The very first evictee to leave the Big Brother house is our microfabricant, and it's so lovely to have you on the sofa.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? You've been evicted.
I know, well, I was a bit sad to be evicted, but when I was up against two superstars, I was up against...
Well, you're a star yourself.
You
I
are,
thought you
man,
were
you are
great.
now.
You were so good in there. I was so disappointed to see you
yeah,
go.
well, you know, I was up against Jack from Corrie, so this is me making excuses. Corrie fans were all voting for Jack, who's a lovely guy. And then, of course, there's the Mickey Rourke people who supported him, A, because he really is a big star, and B, they were thinking, my God, what's the guy going to do next?
Yeah.
And he was completely unpredictable. I mean, I must tell you that I volunteered right at the very beginning to be what I called Torchy the Battery Boy. Now, older viewers will remember, if I can demonstrate, Torchy, Torchy, the battery boy.
That's right.
I'm a walking, talking toy.
Yeah.
And that was a pre-runner by the famous Jerry and Sylvia Anderson crew who made Thunderbirds a go.
Yeah.
And Fireball XL5.
You volunteered to do
my
that.
job was to replace the batteries on the radio mics every morning,
Oh,
every
yes,
evening.
I forgot about that. Do you remember you had to change the battery?
Mickey would sleep with all his clothes on, would sleep on the couch. He didn't want to get into a bed.
Yeah, he didn't like the bed, did he?
And I would pull out his radio mic because he was still half asleep and was covered in chocolate, melted chocolate.
No.
It was,
been hanging out with
Mickey
Phil.
was on another planet for the whole TV
So he was
show,
keeping chocolate in his back pocket?
along with the radio mic. So, you know,
Right.
trying to prise it open and get
So what, do you
another
think he was
battery in.
stealing the chocolate?
I don't know where he
Where's
got the
he getting the
chocolate
chocolate
from.
from? Where's he
God
getting the
knows.
chocolate
I don't
from?
know.
Yeah.
Maybe he smuggled it into the Big Brother
Exactly.
house. But the point of the story is he was always on another planet. Told me on Monday that he was going to be out on Thursday. And when Jack said to him, well, is it in your contract? And he goes, hey, man, I never read no contracts. It's what my agent told me. I mean,
So how did you feel when you saw him be inappropriate and that behaviour? What was you...
well,
What did you think?
he was always on another planet. I mean, he seemed to forget where the diary room was. He thought we were talking about a dining room. I can't see
That was
no.
on the first day. Yeah, I don't think he was massively au fait with the nuts and bolts.
Yeah, I think that is the
format,
biggest understatement.
He wasn't necessarily a BB superfan beforehand.
That is an
Unlike
understatement.
you, I'm assuming.
Oh, yes, I watched it all the time.
There we go.
But you really enjoyed it in there, didn't you?
I loved it. You know, I went in prejudiced and thought, I'm going to have to endure it day by day. How can I stand this? In fact, I loved the people. Danny and I became really close.
Yeah.
Which
He
would
loved
not
you.
Be,
Yeah.
Which would not be... Well, I mean, I loved him, and I hope to see
Well,
him
he
again.
said in the beginning, I wasn't quite sure about you, and then you loved you.
Yeah. Well, he's got this thing about, I'm hugging a Tory. I can't believe I'm doing it. And, no, he was a lovely guy. They were all lovely. I really, really liked them, and they were friends. And you get institutionalised, you know? You sort of... And then going back last night into the garden, I got quite teary at one point because I remembered sunbathing with Jack. You saw a little bit of it there when he was... Because he was shouting a nasty word at Jojo. That was Mickey was shouting. And, it was, very sad for me to go back in, really.
Definitely,
because,
but I think...
And I was dying. I was banging on the
He
window.
was literally trying to break back in.
I was saying, let me in.
That's why they saw you.
Yeah. But I think that you had a great experience in there. But I think now that Mickey's gone, I think that it's going to be... I think we're going to see more drama. I think we're going to see more division. So
Yeah.
maybe it wouldn't have been plain sailing after.
Yeah, I think so. I could
Michael.
see Chris getting a bit irritated with someone because they hadn't worn the outfit all the time and had lost points. So I thought,
see.
well, maybe I'm...
Michael, we
come
love
down well out.
you
having you
on
with
our...
us, Michael.
Thank you.